So, as I was shuffling my cards so that I could do the next reading, somebody's ancestors or spirit guides wanted me to talk about the good and the bad about ancestors real quick. Just like you have good family members, bad family members, alcoholics, drug addicts, uh, career oriented and family members, you have the same in the spirit realm, because I kept hearing somebody talking about just pour out a little liquor. Okay, and they didn't say liquor, they said liquor. Okay, and it's like, be mindful if you're working with those type of ancestors. Now, me personally, I'm with the duality. I utilize the same way we utilize people for their gifts here in the physical. You got to utilize them with their gifts in the spiritual. So if you know you got an uncle that was great at working on cars, and you're working on your car, and you're calling upon that ancestor to help you out to figure out what's wrong with your car, right? But you also know they was alcoholic, but you also knew when they was alive that you had to make sure they did the job first before they started the drinking, right? You're gonna have to do the same thing with them in the spirit realm. Okay, let them help you, like you call upon them for the help. Let them help you. Once you get the help, then you give it to them. Okay, it's still a fair exchange. you know they got your back, you got theirs, but you got to be wise about it. Okay, you have to be very wise, and you can't allow them to pimp you out either. Okay, because spirits will pimp you out the same way they probably would pimp your butt out. That $5 out of your pocket every time they saw you, they will do it in the spirit realm. Be mindful of that. For others of you, if you've been manifesting money, if you've been manifesting, because for some of you it's not even money you're manifesting, you would manifesting like resources in some way, shape, or form. Know that these waves of prosperity is coming. Okay, whether that's in a promotion, whether that's in you getting a huge discount on something, and that you saving money. People don't realize when you manifest money too, those are other forms. It's not always physical money. You may get a discount, you may get a raise, you may get something for free. You may meet somebody where they have a skill, you have a skill, and you can do the barter system where nobody's coming out of pocket. Those are other forms of manifestation. When it comes to like money and things like that, it may not always come in the form of money. It may come in a form of a coupon, and saving 25% off, or 50% off, or 60% off on something. Okay, so please be open-minded to the forms of finance manifestations come in. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I just saw like somebody online, or you may need to go online, and you know how they have like those government websites where it's like if the government owes you money, or maybe a company from an old job owed you your last paycheck. Like I forgot what they call it, but there's a look for unclaimed money or something like that online. Some of you got some unclaimed money that you didn't know that you had, and that may also be a form of you receiving money from a money manifestation that you did. For those that don't know, I ain't picking my nose ring thing at the bottom keeps twisting, and it looks like I got a booger in my nose, and I really don't. But anyway, this could be coming in within the next 3 weeks. Okay, so within like the next 3 weeks, do that. Okay, your manifestations, look out for them within the next 3 weeks. For others of you, there is someone within the next 3 weeks, you could be getting married. Okay, or there's like a finalization on something, or the court system, something with the court system, like things are going to proceed like within the next 3 weeks, or things are going to start happening within like the next 3 weeks or something like that. There is also a need of moving forward with something. Be nice is what I'm hearing. Some of you are contemplating on if you should be nice. Be nice, but not too nice. And yes, I'm saying be nice, and it's kind of a forced be nice that you may not want to be nice. But I feel like in order for something to move forward in your favor, it may be best to be nice. Okay, in some way, shape, or form. There's a sense of, not really being nice, but just be cordial, or like, yeah, your ancestors and spirit guides is kind of like you attract, you know, I don't want to say flies, because like who wants flies around them? So it's like you attract more sweet things when you're sweet, you know? So it's like change your energy. I feel like the reason why you're not being so friendly or something like that is something to do with you. And it's like you may want to be more nice and more friendly, like in the inside, not so much to other people, because I'm not going to ever tell some or force somebody to be friendly to people that they don't want to be friendly to. You have your reasons for it, but my thing is, it's more like coming from within. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself, because if you love yourself, if you're nice to yourself, you're going to make sure like you're in the best mood. You're going to make sure you're listening to that good music, you're eating that good food, you're talking to the people that you love, and you're on. I'm seeing somebody dancing. Like, somebody needs to go and dance, okay? To shift the energy within in you. Change the music that you're listening to. Some of you are listening to some angry music. Like, what? Like, back in the day, Eminem, like, I'm hearing like Linkin Park. I haven't even heard that group's name. And is that group still around? Linkin Park? I remember Linkin Park back in the day. Don't mind me. Yes, I grew up on Long Island. I know about Linkin Park. I know about, what's that other group? Um, Something Fred. Fred something. I can't think of his name right now, but I see his face. Fred Durst or Dirk or something. I don't know, whatever his name is. I think he used to wear a red hat or something. Well, I don't know. But there's like heavy metal type music, like like rave. Like, you have to be mindful of that music, because you don't know the frequency that music was, like the frequency them people was on when they made that music. Sometimes, like, you have to be very careful, because music is the one of the biggest forms of witchcraft too, where it can manipulate your energy. It's a vibrational thing. So I like I'm not going to tell you not to listen to it, because I would see that being great for shadow work. Like, say you're trying to like get some anger out, and you listening to that type of music, and you're in one of them like venues where you could break things and smash things, and that's the type, like, I could see that being a form of healing. Okay, so if we want to look at it in a positive way, do it like that, but don't do it when like you're driving to work. Because it's like you'll be angry going into work, and you don't know why you angry, and it's like, be a little kind to yourself. Don't get yourself all worked up like that. Like, do it when it's beneficial. Okay, listen to that music for when it's a benefit to you versus a detriment to you. Okay. I just see somebody going berserk. It ain't even funny, but I feel like yeah, see, some of you may have some inner child like frustrations coming up again from when you were a baby. I'm thinking under the age of 12, like under the age of being a tween. There was a lot of pain that you went through that may be resurfacing, that has you emotional right now. And it's like, go do that. Go listen to that punk rock music and go break some stuff. But in one of them venues, like those smash places, or if you have a huge backyard in the country somewhere and you got some things that you could break, where it's not hurting or harming anyone or their property or anything like that, do it nicely, right? Very demure. So I feel like that might be a healthy way for you, if that is something, like there's things that are hurting. Like, I see somebody also like just going to a deserted place in the park and just screaming. So utilize that type of energy to benefit you. Don't go out doing things that could lead you into more trouble, is what I'm trying to say.